The sound of a metal tray crashing against the floor silenced the diner for a split second before laughter erupted. Everyone turned to see a teenage girl, trembling as she tried to steady herself on her crutches. Her name was Lila. She bent down, struggling to pick up her scattered fries, while a group of boys at a nearby table smirked. "Careful," one of them jeered. "You might trip again." Another added, "Or maybe just roll in next time." Faster that way. Their laughter filled the room like poison. Lila's face turned red, her lips trembling as she whispered an apology no one cared to hear. From behind the counter, Tom, the diner owner, froze mid-pour. His eyes narrowed. He had seen bad behavior before, but this was cruel. He watched as Lila sat down at a corner booth, clutching her backpack tightly. The boys at the other table weren't done. One of them took out his phone, pretending to record her. "Smile for the camera, cripple," he snickered. The others burst out laughing again. A couple sitting nearby shifted uncomfortably but said nothing. Everyone saw, but no one spoke. Tom stepped out from behind the counter. "Hey," he said firmly, his voice cutting through the noise. "That's enough." The boys looked up, smirking. "Relax, old man," one said. "We're just kidding around." "You think humiliating someone is funny?" Tom asked. "She's fine," the boy shot back. "Aren't you, sweetheart?" Lila looked down, her hands shaking. "It's okay," she murmured. "I'm used to it." Those words pierced Tom like a blade. He'd heard them before, from his daughter years ago when she was bullied for her limp after an accident. He clenched his jaw, but before he could say anything else, Lila stood up. "Sorry," she whispered again. "I didn't mean to cause trouble." She grabbed her bag and started toward the door, wobbling slightly. One boy called out, "Try not to trip on your way out." The diner erupted in laughter again. Lila's hand tightened on her crutch, but she didn't turn around. She just pushed open the door and disappeared into the night. Tom stood there for a long moment, his hands trembling. The laughter died down, and the boys went back to their burgers, proud of themselves. But Tom's eyes moved to the security camera monitor, mounted in the corner. It had caught everything, every cruel word, every sneer, every tear. The next morning, Tom sat alone in the diner before opening time. He replayed the footage again and again, jaw tightening with each frame. He could hear her soft voice saying, "I'm used to it." That was the moment he decided he wouldn't let it slide. He uploaded the video to the diner's Facebook page, blurring the faces but keeping the audio crystal clear. He added a single caption. "This happened here last night." This is not who we are. Then he opened the diner and went about his morning routine. By noon, his phone wouldn't stop buzzing. The post had exploded. Thousands of views, hundreds of comments. People were furious. Some cried in the comments. Others wanted to find Lila. "That poor girl," one wrote. "Where's the kindness in people?" News outlets started calling. A local reporter stopped by asking questions. Tom didn't care about the publicity. He just hoped Lila saw it. That evening, as the diner buzzed with new faces, the door opened, and Lila walked in, her crutches tapping against the floor. The entire room fell silent. Behind her, the same group of boys entered, followed by their parents. One of them approached Lila, eyes lowered. "We're sorry," he said quietly. "We didn't realize how much we hurt you." Another boy's voice cracked as he added, "We were stupid. We thought it was funny." It wasn't. Lila's eyes glistened, but her voice was calm. "I forgive you," she said softly. "But please, next time you see someone struggling, don't laugh. Help them." For a moment, no one spoke. Then slowly the entire diner began to clap. Even Tom joined in, tears blurring his vision. The same place that once echoed with laughter, now filled with something different. Respect. From that day on, things changed. Tom hung a small sign near the door that read, Respect lives here. Lila became a regular again, always sitting at the same booth. The boys volunteered at a local disability center with her, helping kids who used wheelchairs learn confidence. The video became a symbol of change, a reminder that one act of cruelty can spark 1,000 acts of kindness. Tom often glanced up at the security monitor that started it all. It once recorded cruelty, but now it watched over compassion. The diner was no longer just a place to eat. It had become a place where people learned to see others with empathy. If this story touched your heart, hit the like button to show that kindness still matters. Comment, "Kindness wins," to spread the message. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that remind us. Goodness is still alive in the world.